What are you doing?
I just watched the Sony conference. It's so good.
You look like Mark Cerny right now. All right, look here. If you'd have told me last year that Sony could come out this year, use all the same shit they used last year, and still dust Microsoft off, I'd have told you you'd lost your mind. But that's pretty much exactly what happened. Is it not? Did they not show all this same shit last year?
It looked like it. At least all the shit I cared to remember.
I even remember making a E3 video about it, talking about how all the games weren't coming out for like 2-3 years. You know what I mean? So it was all the same games, but here's the thing about the conference before we get into the games that I liked. Even though all the games didn't appeal to me, not even close, it had an adult tone to it. Almost like the games were made for adults. It wasn't like the Microsoft conference where I felt like I was sitting at a Sesame Street convention, or watching the Cartoon Network. No, this had a much more mature tone about it, which I really liked. I really liked that about the conference. How about you, Chucky?
Yeah, the tone was good. Why not?
Tone was good. You could give two shits less.
Yeah, just show me the games, and I felt like they did that. The guy was only out there for a few minutes talking. For the most part, they just rolled game after game after game.
Yeah, they did. I liked the conference, man. It was a good conference. In the beginning, I got nervous when they started with that music. Yeah, oh my God. I was like, how hard? Just show the games. And that's exactly what they did. And they showed mature games. You got Uncharted's. Just kill me. You got Uncharted, Charlie's Angels DLC, Horizon Zero Dawn, Frozen Wilds. Days Gone was a highlight. Days Gone looks phenomenal. Are they going to be able to produce that many characters on screen? You know what I mean? Are they actually going to be able to do this?
Oh, we'll see.
Because that shit looks crazy.
It did. It looked good.
How about him getting hit with the rope off the motorcycle and then getting right back up?
I feel like he would have been dead.
I was like, it's just a game. We can excuse certain things. Monster Hunter World didn't look bad.
I think that would be a big game on there. I know people have been waiting for a Monster Hunter game to come out on a console like this, not something Nintendo has done. So I think it'll be popular. Whether it's fun or not, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know shit about Monster Hunter, but it didn't look bad. I mean, it looked like something I could maybe play.
Yeah, I played like the first Monster Hunter when it first came out, but that was a while ago.
So, are you looking forward to this one?
It's on the radar. I wouldn't say I'm sold on it yet.
Right. But. Shadow of the Colossus looks like a remaster. It doesn't look like a sequel. I never played the first one, so I don't know.
I did.
You didn't like it?
I mean, it was a good-looking game, and it was a little bit fun, but it was boring after a while.
Now, see, that's the unpopular opinion. Most people suck that game off.
Well, I mean,
if it's boring to you, it's going to be boring to me.
All you did was you went and climbed these giant things. That was the whole point. You didn't fight stuff in between. You just rode to a giant, climbed the top of them, rode to another giant, climbed to the top of them. That's it.
Oh, well, okay. Well, I mean, it didn't look bad. The graphics looked good.
Yeah,
at least.
Good.
You know what I mean?
Back at the time when it first came out, it looked good.
Marvel vs. Capcom is the game I probably just could give zero shits about. How about you?
If I liked fighters, I'd want it. But
right.
I suck at fighting games, so.
Yeah, I hate fighting games. They're so irrelevant to me. Call of Duty World War II. Check me out. Look. I don't even know what to say. That was impressive. What do you think?
I mean, I'll probably never play the single player. I've never beaten a Call of Duty.
I'm real disappointed with the fact that they didn't show a single player demo. That's usually what they do.
Is it definitely coming out this year?
It's November 4th. It's November 4th, yes. You know what I mean? I thought it looked phenomenal. I thought it looked absolutely phenomenal. I was blown away by it. Blown away. I didn't expect it to look that good. And there's gore. It looks gritty, and it looks like they brought gore to a Call of Duty game. You know what I mean? It looks like it's actually made for Adults.
Didn't they have gore in World of War?
They did. They did. I think that was the last Call of Duty that had any kind of gore. You could blow legs and shit off in multiplayer. You know what I mean? And then they did away with it. Then you're putting on rainbow suits, cotton candy guns, hippity hop all around the map, you know? COD ruined. So World War II looked awesome. God of War, I liked the demo better last year, but it looks phenomenal. It's God of War, you know what I mean? Day one buy, without a doubt. But did they say a release date?
Early 2018.
Early 2018. Day one. Looks phenomenal. Detroit, no interest. You know, it doesn't look okay. It looks pretty bad to me, but I mean,
I think the story looks good, but I feel like I won't be able to play it. I'll get bored instantly.
yeah, I feel the same way.
I feel like if they hadn't made an actual game with that story, I feel like it'd be fun.
That's from the makers of Heavy Rain and them guys. You know what I mean? So, Destiny. You know, Destiny's Destiny. It is what it is. You know, the thing about this is, look, there's no stopping Sony at this point. There's no stopping them. Call of Duty is coming out before the Xbox One X. Destiny is coming out before the Xbox One X. It has exclusive marketing rights. It's got exclusive content for Destiny on the PlayStation console. Call of Duty, like, people will probably be like, well, I want to have it on the superior platform, the Xbox One X, but it's going to be coming out a few days before the Xbox One X even launches. So
some people aren't like you; they can actually wait. You don't have to get new shit right away.
World War, that's a day one. That's gonna have to be on day one. I always buy Call of Duty day one.
But if you buy it on Xbox Live and you play it day one, do you still have it for the Xbox One, or is it a completely different game? Like if you bought it on the marketplace.
No, it's the same platform.
So then what difference?
Xbox is Xbox. I hear you. I guess you're right there. Yeah, that makes sense. Spider-Man. Okay, the bad was a little bit too much. What do you call it? QTEs, quick time events. Yeah. You know, there was a little bit too much of that. But the gameplay, when there was actually gameplay, dear God, you know, that shit was phenomenal. Chuck.
Oh, the combat looked awesome.
Oh my God, it looked awesome.
All the shit fucking spraying the guys in the face.
Yeah.
Webs,
Yeah.
sticking them to the walls.
That's what games are about. It's about empowering the player, and that's exactly what that game appears to
Running
be
straight
about.
up the wall.
Oh, it looks so good.
Looks like you can use a lot of the environmental stuff too.
Yeah, and the fighting just looks so clean. You know, the combat looked real clean. This wasn't sloppy ass Assassin's Creed where you punch somebody and your fist is going through them and it just looks ridiculous. No, this was clean, man. If they can launch it looking like this, I'm just watching going, no. There's no way. There's no way it can look this good. But if they pull that off, where was Sucker Punch at?
What is Sucker Punch doing?
I don't know. I wanted to see something from Sucker Punch. I'm pretty sure I'm forgetting something else. But that appears to be a wrap. I can't really think about too much else that we're gonna talk about here. I mean, they came out, they did their thing, and it was a good conference, man. It was by far hands. What you got going on there, Chucky? Michael Myers get you?
Why do you have Michael Myers in your house?
Hey, little man, while you're out here, let's talk about the Sony conference. What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. They only showed like 3 games that were good.
Okay, look, we got to get you off of the Xbox platform. We got to get you onto the PlayStation platform. What do you think? How about this? I propose this. We sell your Xbox, and we get you a PlayStation 4. What do you think?
I like Xbox.
Why?
Because I've played that system for such a long time.
Yeah, but you'll have a new system.
Yeah,
So scared to change.
But ain't PS4 the same as Xbox?
Isn't it the same as Xbox? Did you not just see this E3? compared to Xbox's E3, I can understand. I understand, Xbox is, pretty much for kids, and as a kid, you don't want to get rid of your kiddie machine. I get it. I get
it. The PlayStation when it came to Call of Duty World War II. All I could see on the Xbox that had new games were trash.
You don't want to get the PlayStation play Destiny with us? We can all play together. Go on raids. Destiny 2. They got the exclusive stuff for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I really want to have my own PS4 instead of going into mom's room and doing one.
All right, closing thoughts. Wrap it up, Chuck. What would you give that conference?
Give it an 8, I guess. A lot of good games.
Yeah, that sounds fair. That sounds fair. I'd give it an 8.
If they cut out the VR stuff, it would have got a 10.
You'd give it a what?
I give it a 3.
You'd give it a 3, yeah, because you're an Xbox fanboy. That makes sense. Yeah, but you're also 10 years old, so it's fitting.
Other conference won.
All right, everybody, that's a wrap. I'll let you. Oh, tune in Wednesday night. There's going to be E3 wrap-up podcasts. I hate podcasts, but I'm going to do it because my man Blaze wants to do one, so whatever. We'll knock it out. If you don't like podcasts, don't watch it. Don't feel obligated or nothing like that. I'm sure.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Don't waste your time.